How is going today? I'm here with my WWE Mixed Match Challenge Week 6 review. Of course, this is the final first round match of the tournament, which featured Bobby Roode and Charlotte Flair taking on Apollo and Nia Jax. Without wasting any time, let's go ahead and jump right into the video with my overall thoughts and opinions on this week's episode. Might have been weaker than last week's. Honestly, I feel like this week's tournament match was just a match. It didn't have any steam to it. Didn't have any charm that some of the past, matches have had. It just felt like a match. It was just going with emotions and nothing really much to it. So, very bland match, nothing to it, like I said. So that's pretty much my overall feelings on the match going into it or coming out of it. The match started off with Apollo and Bobby Roode. Charlotte Flair, taught Bobby Roode how to do the strut because he did it and just failed, and Charlotte taught him to do it properly. Not really much going on, just some basic back and forth action from Apollo and Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode, hitting the shoulder block, Apollo Crews hitting the drop kick. Just some basic back and forth wrestling until Bobby Roode tagged in Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair and Nia Jax went out of it. Not much from those two. Just some fine wrestling. Charlotte Flair pretty much being dominant and just Nia Jax selling for Charlotte for the most part. Dana Brooke got involved in the match, which got annoying because Nia Jax is supposed to be building her up as this intimidating, not like most girls, female wrestler, but yet every time you watch her, Nia Jax is the least intimidating probably female wrestler on the roster. I mean, on the Raw roster, that is. She's not intimidating at all. They try to make her seem like she's just this irresistible force, but in reality, she's absolutely just nothing. So it just added more to that argument that she's not intimidating at all in this match with her, the way she was yelling, the way she was carrying herself. She's just not intimidating. So I absolutely hate the way to betray Nia Jax, but what can you do? She got the upper hand on Charlotte a few times. Charlotte got the upper hand on her. Chop blocked her leg, locked in the figure four. Nia Jax would hit some headbutts to get out of it, tagging Apollo Crews and Bobby Roode. They pretty much ran both in the ring like it was a hot tag. They ran some nice sequences. Apollo Crews did a standing moonsault. Bobby Roode hit a spine buster. We went for the pin. Nia Jax broke it up. Charlotte went the top rope. Nia Jax fought her off, but Charlotte ended up, kicking her. Nia Jax ended up falling down. Apollo Crews went for a standing shooting star, or standing moonsault, one and two, sorry. But Bobby Roode got his knees up. Charlotte hit a moonsault on Nia Jax. Bobby Roode ended up hitting the glorious DDT on Apollo for the 1-2-3. So Bobby Roode and Charlotte Flair won this the first round match to advance to the quarterfinals. Like I said, it was a very bland match. It didn't have really any personality. There were some stuff with Bobby Roode and Charlotte Flair, like I said, where Charlotte was trying to teach him to do the strut. So there was some, personality and charismatic from them. But for the most part, just very, very bland. Not, like I said, that charm that most of the matches had. I really noticed this last week with, the Rusev and Lana taking Elias and Bayley match as well, where it didn't have that charm and persona that, the other matches have had. And it just missed that spark, and it definitely had that here as well. So, Bobby Roode, Charlotte Flair move on to the tournament as expected. I honestly expected them to win, so I wasn't surprised they did. Next week, of course, is the beginning of the quarterfinal matches. Of course, it's going to be Finn Balor and Sasha Banks taking on The Miz and Asuka, which should be a good match. Finn Balor and The Miz have been feuded. I've been wanting to see. Of course, Sasha Banks and Asuka had an awesome match on Raw a few weeks ago, so that should be a really good match. Potentially best match of the tournament so far. But yeah, like I said, this week's match is very bland, just very basic, just flowing with emotions, and it felt like there really wasn't much to it. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please leave a like below. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks guys for watching the video. Not giving it up.